For so long, I've been telling myself that I want to be a writer, that I want to be someone who profits off the words and thoughts I've been able to put out there. And I keep kind of telling myself that I am a writer. Like, I already am doing the thing that makes you a writer. I just want to be able to profit off of it. It sounds and feels hopeless, honestly, to think that me, Layla, could actually make a dime off words. Especially because when it comes to writing, I have such a torn relationship with it. Like, there's nothing that makes me feel more good about, or makes me feel as good about myself as looking at something that I've made and reading it out loud and being like, fuck yeah, I did that. Or having someone read something that I typed up and I didn't have to think twice about it, but them absolutely falling in love with it. Like, that's amazing. The part that sucks, the part that I hate the most, is the having to think of something to write. When it doesn't come naturally, I have to sit down and maybe put one and two thoughts together to actually come up with something coherent and actually something that is worth being said out loud. That too. I think a lot of what I write is not worth being put out there. I have blogs and Instagram accounts and this YouTube channel. And even the stuff I put on here, the unedited, the unrevised, there's so much more that hasn't been put on there because to me, it will never be good enough. But yet I wonder if something like this is even good enough, which I don't think it is. But sometimes I get to a point where I haven't written in so long, or I haven't typed up or opened my laptop in so long that I just have to do something. I need to get in a flow, and I always try to get in a flow, but I never stay in this flow. Feels like I'm in like a river current, but instead of being able to, go with it, I somehow always end up on the shore and feel like I'm dying of thirst even though the water's right next to me because I can't bear to look back. I know in order to be a good writer, I have to do it consistently or every day, which I guess is consistently, but to me they mean two different things. But I don't know what stops me. I've been having like this nagging voice for like the past week. Journal, write something. You want to journal, you want to write. Yeah, I fucking know I want to do that stuff. I know I want to write, and I know I want to journal, and I know I want to scrapbook and be creative and paint and draw and doodle and use my markers. I haven't bought new markers. But it's so hard to actually get to do it. Not because I don't have time. It's because I think that I'm always going to let myself down. Like, yeah, I'll be able to journal and make a spread, but will I like it? I've made spreads that I've scrapped. Sucks. Especially because I know I won't be able to use those materials again. Even though I know I have so many. or I know I won't get that time back of me scrutinizing against myself. I don't even know if that's how you use that. I root against myself. I think that's what I'm thinking of. So often do I root against myself, and I let that side win. I don't like that at all. But tonight, I am trying. Got my laptop out. I've started to write something, and if you look at my thing, you can see there's a Google Docs tab open with some bullshit written. There's a blog tab open with something written. I hated both of them, but I opened Tumblr and I started writing something that I like. So that's some. I feel lost, but not as in like the kind of lost I feel is like a kid lost at a carnival or like the mall. Like, you don't know where your mom is at, but you know they're somewhere around you. Or like when I lose my glasses, like I know they're somewhere in my apartment. I know they're somewhere in my room, but it literally disappears on me. And I flip through everything and I feel like I'm losing my mind. And yet in like the last possible spot, or in a spot that I've looked in a million times, there it is. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I know what the solution is. I have an idea of how to make it happen, but I can't make it happen. I don't know if I'm making any sense or I'm literally speaking gibberish. I just needed to get this out. No, I'm getting a phone call. I should probably go.